Yeah, Shalom, Shalom. I like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash, that belongs to apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that's pushing this word in sincerity and charity with humiliation all across the forward. To you, I salute. This is the brother Zion back with you with another lesson. I just want to get into a brief lesson on this, recent article you know, uh, what transpired with a Jake over here in the Bahamas, because this is a small glimpse of what's gonna happen when people here ain't no food. Alright? There's gonna be some crazy people out here in these last days. They's gonna go crazy when they hear ain't no food. And this is a small glimpse of that. So without further ado, let me get into this article and get a couple of scriptures, and Lord willing this be edifying, because famine is ultimately coming too. It's ultimate is imminent because it's biblical prophecy. Alright? It says, man breaks up windows and threatened to kill his siblings inside after he was told there was no food. You see that? That's a serious shit. Some crazy niggas can be out here. People can go crazy and they can be wanting to kill people for their goods. And that in the scriptures is documented in the scriptures, and I'm going to show you. As we know, it says, a man who threatened to starve his relatives after he was told the home had run out of food will now be fed by the state for the next 10 days. Went ballistic when he arrived at his sister's home on August 26 asking for food. He was told there was no food, and that was when the conversation went downhill. You see that? That's some serious shit. Markland decided to begin breaking up a bedroom window, threatening to starve to death all the siblings inside the house. Markland had lost it after not eating for days in the new environment of menaced lockdowns and curfews. Minutes implemented a 7-day lockdown. Just a couple hours of that first day, when people didn't, the people say he didn't give no warning to, go to the shop, give them time to get food and stuff. Man, that's the couple hours the people start revolt against the government. Get niggas them throwing bottle at the police cars and all kind of shit. Alright? But that's the power where you withhold people from that bread, that food. Alright? That's a serious thing. Okay? He admitted up to the charge of threats of death, and Magistrate Swain sentenced the suspect to 10 days in prison. We are deeply concerned about his mental condition. Alright, but nevertheless, that's prophecy, because that ultimately is going to happen. Let me get this first. Alright? It says, this is Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, or multiply, increase, alright, the love of many shall wax cold. So, guess what? In these last days, ain't nobody can be worrying about nobody. Ain't nobody can have no pity on their own neighbor. Alright? And when ain't no food, people can be cold-hearted, straight-faced. People who can be stone cold, don't give a fuck about who the hell you is or whatever. They only worrying about surviving for themselves and their family household. Alright? Anybody even the person who you grew up to know, or your so-called friend, they can freaking turn on you in these last days. Alright? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Me some cold ass people out here, boy, in these last days. Alright? This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 19. Let me go straight to the point. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. And who the people actually mean neighbor, they think this neighbor just neighbor next door. No, your fellow, even your fellow one Israelite, brother or sister. you know, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And the sword is the gun, and spoil their goods. This was gonna happen in these last days. Okay? Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. In that time, that great tribulation around Jacob's trouble can be crazy. Oh sure. Alright, you see that nigga going lose it. That nigga lose it when he ain't no food. He lose it. He lose his mind. He ready to lose it. And that's a small glimpse of what's gonna happen in these last days. Alright, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai ain't playing. Alright? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. He ain't gonna have no remorse. The love of many shall wax cold. Niggas can be cold out here. Who you thought you know as a friend, they ain't trying to even look at you. Look at you. They can destroy your houses with the sword, the gun. Alright? With the gun. And spoil their goods. That's the shit what's gonna be happening these last days. You get food. If I know you get food, I can run up on you and I can take that, but I come in full force. Because you get food. Alright? That's what's gonna happen in these last days. Alright? And ultimately, that plague, famine is coming. But let me get that scripture. Because that's a serious time in what's coming on this planet Earth. And it's all sent by the Most High. It says, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with death and destruction. See that? All these things is coming on this planet Earth. Widowhood, poverty. And then you know the state of our people is because jobs around. Alright? Okay? This is going to happen in these last days. And especially widowhood. A lot of these niggas are going to get killed. These women gonna be left to themselves. And a bunch of them can't defend themselves. All these proud women too. And the sword, that gun. Because a lot of niggas can die out here too. And pestilence, which is this virus. And more coming. To waste their houses with death and destruction. So you see that famine? That famine is a plague sent from the Most High, and it's coming. As you see how that Jay going crazy. That's a small glimpse of what's gonna happen. People gonna be mad people out here. They ain't sparing nobody. Alright? That's what's ultimately gonna happen in these last days. Okay? So you see this chick right here. He lose it when he told there was no food. Okay? That's ultimately is gonna happen through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because it's prophecy. Yeah, man, I just want to bring that out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I hope you was edified. Shalom.